Is the game lagging?
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Is the game lagging? I can't tell. Doesn't seem to be lagging. Okay, the controls are way too sensitive. Or the mouse. Sensitivity 3.0. There. Probably. Continue game. So yeah, before we begin the game, to those of you watching this on YouTube, I played this on the 30th of October 2015 is when I started this playthrough. Hopefully we will complete this in one sitting though, so it will only be the 30th of October. But anyways, welcome to you as well, those of you watching on YouTube. All cars. Can I run somehow?
Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
Probably not. Professor, hello and welcome back. Why did you do it, Snape? Oh, there's the information. Cutscene.
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
What? He just ran into the park?
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
Over here!
This game is called The Park, Professor. It's a new game for Funcom, by Funcom. Those guys who made Age of Conan, Secret World, and Dreamfall. Isn't it called Dreamfall? There he is.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum! There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream.
It's actually a horror game.
No wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
What? Fuck this! I don't care about my child anymore. God damn it, I can't go down.
Oh God. The park.
Damn it!
Happened here. Wait, Callum!
Yeah, nice, run. The hell?
Wait for Mommy!
Oh, there he is. Stupid little brat, come here. Oh God, that's freaky. What the hell? Is that saving? That thing down in the right corner? I'm guessing it is. Kara Killian is Satan's whore?
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Catch me, Mommy.
Get me, Mammy. I'm going to kill you. Graphics looks appealing though. I remember the announcement for this game being so weird because they announced that the game... Is it a PC game? Only yes. At least currently it is. Examine Plague? Oh, Plague.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. That's not very nice. I'm not even toggling the thing now.
Callum, stay where you are. What's this? I wonder what this is.
This way.
Oh no, do I have to read it in those notes? Purchase the land or Solomon Island for pittance. I might add whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals. Just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the Retor? What? Still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soul here is bitter and with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and there will see that division through to the very end. Jesus! Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Looks like Vanishing of Ethan Carter. It's probably a bit inspired by those types of games. I think it's an adventure horror game where the game is just... you're just walking around. I don't think you can die. I'm not sure though, but I don't think you can. Okay, so this is what 60
Callum,
60
stay
FPS
where you
feels like.
are.
Oh, he's on the thingy! Stupid kid!
Come on, Mommy.
Shut up!
Hello?
How do I get off on this thing? Hello! Get on the thing! There. Can I? Yeah, I can look around. Her kid is running around in a dark place and I wonder what this is and has time to read it. Especially with my reading skills on those kind of notes. Just like 10 minutes alone on that
Near
note.
a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Yay!
They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Uh-oh, it's dark in here.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow
Oh, God.
and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Oh no. Oh no.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest.
See something?
Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Was it just
After
standing?
receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter.
Cutter.
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Uh-oh.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Hello, Dewey! I tried to say something between...
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Something's about to happen. Oh.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. "Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who's nibbling at my house?" An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with
Callum,
me.
where did you go?
No harm will come to you." But Hansel and Gretel stayed back,
You should
for
have
the
done
old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. "Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you." The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside," the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
I'm doing fine, Dewey. Thank you. How are you?
Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. "Your brother will make a good mouthful," the old witch told Gretel. "Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him."
I shall feast upon your soul! Oh, God.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool," the old witch said. "The opening is here." And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven,
Fussruta!
freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
That story's kind of
And
dark.
then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
What? That is a twist to the story, right? That isn't actually how the story goes. I can't remember the entire... Hansel, what the fuck? Stop looking at it! Like I said, that's a twist to the story, right? That's not the actual story. Because I can't remember the... I remember the Hansel and Gretel story is freaky. Already done that. Fappy fappy Lou. Can I get off this hellish thing now? This is freaking me out. That's really how it goes? Really? I couldn't remember that they ate the witch.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents.
Yeah, so they...
I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Iron 1! Welcome to the stream! And yeah, I know that. I remember also Cinderella. Isn't that supposed to be a dark story as well? That she almost destroys her feet to make room for the shoes or whatever? That she almost cut off her heels and stuff?
Another accident. This place.
Park maintenance. Uh-oh. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Oh no. Despite the constant interruptions to work... Jesus, stop it! Yeah, thank you. Despite the constant interruptions to work at Hannock, Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson's for astonishing to think that resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that will still linger on this place, or in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has all been for nothing. The sister cut off her heel to fit it in a shoe, and she got the prince. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. That the story was a lot darker than the actual Disney one. Aren't all those stories actually a lot darker? Stop it. I can't really tell if this is a game with jump scares or without jump scares yet. And please do not tell me. I like to be surprised. Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I said, that's what I thought, that those stories are actually a lot darker. But I didn't know that the Hansel and Gretel one was that dark. Oh. Yeah. The brothers, the Grimm, yeah. I know...
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
I just stopped caring about a kid.
The guy just snapped. No. Those poor kids.
Am I supposed to read all this? Lawrence just wanted to go over him, blah blah blah. Anyways, the chipmunk man he was carrying and he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when he first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of the block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey. And that thing Ice was a hunter, but then the teenagers walked up and blah blah blah, the chipmunk blah blah, for a moment blah, everything was chaos. Oh, it's the chipmunk guy, he was crazy. I like how she responded to the note right away. Okay, am I supposed to sit on this thing? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It seems like she forgot about her own kid.